everyone, it's Lizzie from Lizzie's World of Gems. It is Friday's Whip and Chat. I am not going to call it Thank Goodness It's Friday anymore because I don't like that title anymore. So it's just going to be Friday's Whip and Chat for now until I figure out what to name it. But yeah, I'm just working on my Hankins store painting, the custom of the girl with the big eyes. As you can see, her eyes right there. I'm not quite there yet. I have been, if you guys all know, if you follow me on social media, and the reason why I haven't had very many videos this week, I think I only have 3 up, is because I was down, I was sick. I wasn't sick with the virus, don't worry, I was just sick. And I was a little bit under the weather. I think this is all getting to me, my personal life and, you know, social life. Being stuck here at home is a bit of a drag, and you know, when you don't have a loved one that lives with you, it's really hard. You know what I mean? Like, yes, I have my kids, yes. But, you know, sometimes your kids get on your nerves. But Tyler and Alyssa have been okay. Alyssa just can't seem to understand that she cannot go visit her boyfriend. She just got a boyfriend. I don't know if I've mentioned this on the channel yet. But, you know, she has fallen what she thinks is in love, but whatever, with a boy that lives in a different city than we do. Okay. And she wants to go see him, and I tell her, no, you can't. And she just can't understand why they can't. So she's been bugging me about that, and she's trying to get me to be convinced, but I'm not going to be convinced, so she can try as much as she wants, but she's not leaving until the government says it's okay to do so. And she just gotta live with that. But she is not liking my decision. So, and now, like, when you call the doctor's office, you have to call on a phone conference, and that phone conference was no help to me whatsoever the other day when I called the doctor to tell him I was sick. Because he really did not help me at all. How can you make a diagnosis over the phone, right? Like, then he tells Alyssa that he will book her an ultrasound, but the ultrasounds are so backed up that we don't even know when she's going to even get an appointment for this ultrasound. It's just so craziness around here. Life, you know, and if anybody says that this is not affecting them, then they must be living in a bubble, because it is affecting everybody. My heart goes out to the United States because their cases are way higher than we are here in Canada. And it just like, I don't know if Canada's going to get that high like they are or what. I think what saves us in Canada, oh my gosh. I think what saves us here in Canada is that we are a big country and we're spread out a lot. There's hardly, like, okay, there's Toronto, and there's like big cities like Toronto and Ottawa and Edmonton, and I'm not sure how big Winnipeg is or Manitoba, but we have our big cities, but we don't have, like, we're not highly populated everywhere, you know what I'm getting at? So maybe that's why it's not spreading as much. And I think Quebec's numbers are a little bit, they're not true. Because they said some cases are like assumed to be cases, but they haven't been like 100%. I think. I'm not sure. But I don't think they're accurate. Not like the other provinces have been putting them accurate. I don't know. I don't know for 100%. All I'm saying is this world is coming to, I don't know what, and it's kind of depressing, and that's life right now. And I try to be positive, but that's all you hear on the news, the news, the news. I've been trying to watch Criminal Minds, which is probably not a very good show to watch, but that's what I've been watching. And other stuff like that to kind of keep my mind not watching the news. But it's kind of hard not to watch the news because you want to be informed and you want to know the new rules and everything else. And now the new laws that are coming down, they're cracking down on people. I don't know. See, this is why I don't travel. No, just joking. Now it's going everywhere, so it don't really matter. And then I find it funny that every time you go to the grocery store, you see new measures in the grocery store that wasn't there last week or the week before. So it's kind of interesting. But yeah, that's life right now. And unfortunately, not just me, not just us Canadians, but everybody around the world is dealing with the same issue. Some places worse than others. So yeah, it does take a little bit of a toll on everybody, I think. I got that one done. I think I did. You know me, I'll miss some stuff. So I just talked about what was going on. So now let's talk about other stuff, which doesn't really have much to leave other than I was feeling under the weather. I haven't been to work. Tomorrow, well, today, as you guys are watching this, will be the first day that I go back to work. And that's a little bit frightening too, because I have to put myself out there and I'm going to be exposed to, I don't know where everybody from my work has been. You know what I mean? On their days off. So it kind of puts us in a little bit of a toll, but we have to, like, my work's not closing because we are an essential business. So we're food. Everybody's got to eat. So we're not closing. I think I'm going to do this one next. I don't think I've done this one. So, yeah, it should be interesting. I haven't been to work the last 2 days, but Tyler was, and by the sounds of it, nothing's really changed at work than it was before. Same rules, take your temperature, blah, blah, blah. They have signs up at work, social distancing, which I think is hilarious because how can you social distance when you're working on the same line together? It just baffles my mind. It just baffles my mind the way they think. Yeah. It does. But we will see when I go tomorrow. It is really early in the morning here in Ontario. Oh, yesterday I was like feeling, oh my gosh, I was hot. I was getting irritable because I've been in the house like all weekend plus Monday, Tuesday. So I was getting really irritable. I was getting hot and like the temperature in Ontario has gone up, but my furnace was still going off. And I was like, it took me a while to clue in that the way I was feeling was because the house was too hot. Then finally, when I turned down the heat and I had to go out to Walmart and buy a fan because I couldn't handle the heat anymore. I went and got a fan. And I feel so much better. So that happened yesterday. I was so hot. I was like, I feel like I was going through menopause. Hot flashes. Ah! That's how I felt. But other than that, things have been going good. Good, 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 good. I think I'm going to do this 844 next. So how has everybody been doing? Let me know in the comments below. How have you been coping with the way the world is right now? I love to hear. Another thing that's really bothering me is that I don't get to see Luna at all. And I feel like she's not going to know who her grandma is because I can't see her. I talk to her on FaceTime and stuff every day, and I get to see her every day on FaceTime, but it's not the same, you know. And then yesterday I bought her because somebody suggested to get her because the last time I talked to you about how Sarah has to turn on the water. So they suggested to get this, it's kind of like, what would you call it? It's kind of like, what was it called again? Now I can't remember the name of it. It's kind of like a monitor thing that puts out like noises and stuff and pictures on the wall, but it also does noises like the ocean noise and stuff like that. Soothing noises to help them sleep. So I bought one for her on Amazon yesterday, and it's supposed to arrive to her place today, which will be cool if it does. See if that gives Sarah a little bit of relief. That she doesn't always have to turn the water on. I'm like, the neighbors are going to get mad at you that you keep on turning the water. She's like, I think they'd rather have the water running than a crying baby. Well, she kind of got a point there, but I still think your bill is going to be super high if you continue. Well, I guess they don't pay for water there, so it doesn't really matter. But if it happened here, like I pay for water, I wouldn't want the water running 24/7. That is for darn sure. So, I'm done with that one. I hate it when I get to these little areas that I have to do like all these little symbols and stuff. Oh, there's a train. I was starting to get worried that the train wasn't coming back in my videos. There she is. I've been finding that the trains haven't been going by as much, probably because the automotive industry has shut down, and that's how they transport the cars around. So I've been finding that there hasn't been as many trains or as many long trains as there was before. Oh boy, I've been yawning. Hey Gigi, you coming to visit? Gigi's probably like, Mom, I need to go to the washroom. That's probably what he's saying. F. F. There's F. Oh no, 310 just came off of my hand. If anything, this painting is surely 310 life. But see how I have this like that back to the, I always go back and do the rest of the black after I do the checkerboard, because that's just the way I roll, people. That's just the way I roll. That's what I end up doing. Okay. This is just the crazy way I diamond paint. I'm sure you guys do things a certain way too that you enjoy. Makes it a little bit interesting. This is the first time I've actually picked up this pen in the last 3 days. Other than, no, I'm lying, because I did the collaboration video, and that was hard to get through because I was not feeling well. It started to feel crappy, and I think it was because, like I said, the heat. And I thought I was getting sick, but I'm pretty sure it was the heat. And what was I gonna say? I had an important thing I was gonna say in my head, and I forget it. Oh my gosh, I have a brain fart. I can't remember what I was gonna say. Like, if this is brown, why is it blue? Like, I don't understand their color coding on this picture. I really don't understand it. I don't understand, and it's the hard painting to determine that, because as you can see, there's not very many colors in this painting. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm seeing here. I like it how the light colors don't have the checkerboard, but the dark colors do. I really like to know what program they use. I'm gonna do do-da-day. Am I gonna do O or V? V or O? I'm gonna do O. I'm gonna do some O's. Some uh-ohs. What was I gonna say? I probably, if I play back the video, I'd remember what I was gonna say, but I'm not gonna do that. I don't remember, guys. You guys are probably all yelling at me. You're talking about this. It's okay. It's okay. Gigi. Oh, the trains. Was I talking about the trains? I don't know what I was talking about. I think it was about the trains. I don't know. I don't know what I was saying. Now it's gonna bug me for the rest of the video. Gigi, what is wrong with you? Even the dogs are restless. They're like probably thinking, don't you have to go to work, woman? You're in our space again. That's probably what they're thinking. It's probably what the dogs are thinking. There's this cat in the neighborhood that purposely goes onto my back deck and looks in the patio window. And then Gigi and Lola go berserko over this cat. And the cat's just sitting out there going, na, 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 I'm on the porch. One of these days when he does that, I'm going to open up the door and let the dogs out and then see how she feels. Then see the cat run. Then I'll say to her, oh, not so cheeky now, are you? You're not so cheeky now that they're out. And you know Lola, she's Miss Firecracker. She's all in her face in the patio door. Lola's all talk though until she actually gets confronted, and then she cowers away like the dog. The big dog next door, but if she was stuck in the situation with them, she wouldn't be barking the way she does. She acts all tough through the fence, but it's because she's through a fence, right? But if she was actually in the same yard as Annie, she would not be acting that way. I know, because they got caught over there once, and she was running back as fast as you could say pudding. She was. I don't know why I said that. Now I'm acting silly. I think I'm losing my mind. I think we're all going to lose our mind in isolation. Oh my gosh. I think we are. I don't care how many diamond paintings you have. You're going to go absolutely bonkers. I think that's what's happened to me. I need to go to work tomorrow to get out of this isolation. Work, and this is sad. Work is going to be our savior point. Oh my gosh. That's horrible. Never thought I'd say that. In billion, trillion, gazillion years, did I ever think I'd say that work is going to be the only social aspect that I got? That's sad. Oh boy. There's not very many of these. I hope I don't run out, because there's not very many of them. Get what I'm saying? But yeah, see, I told you guys I'm losing it. I'm losing it. And then they'll be like, remember that girl called Lizzie's World of Gems? And she totally lost her marbles? That's gonna be me. That's gonna be me. She totally lost it while diamond painting. That's a J, Liz, that's a J. That does not go there. This is a J. So we'll do J's next. J's and then S's and then H's. I do like their symbols on this. They're easy to read. That does not go there, Liz. J, 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 J. It's right here. You think that this is like a lot of color blocking, that I would actually get it done faster, but I haven't, because like up here, I used the multi-placer and now I feel like I'm regretting it. Because I want it to look pretty. You know what I mean? I want it to look nice at the end. Sometimes I feel like when you use the multi-placer, it kind of looks like blotchy. Does anybody understand what I'm saying? Do you guys understand me? Yes, Liz, I understand you. Okay. Just checking. that's what I'm gonna do. I'm at the 25 mark and I'm gonna take a little bit of a break to have a vape. I'm back. So I was just watching, well, looking at the news, but I already seen this program because on the Canadian news, the National plays like 100 gazillion times in the morning, and I don't know why they replay the National so many times, but they do. And there's this couple that got married, and they didn't postpone their wedding, like the reception and everything they had to cancel, but they didn't postpone the wedding part. So they got married, and then they were like in the middle of the street dancing, and then people were lined up in their cars to watch and to celebrate and to cheer them on their wedding. It was kind of cute. But where's social distancing in the car? I've seen people in the car together. I am so tired of hearing social distancing. It's going to be the new word for 2020. It's going to go down in the records books that 2020 was social distancing year. I already knew, like the way this year began, I already knew this was going to be a messed up year. I just had a feeling in my head that this was going to be a weird year. And you know what? I was correct. This is a weird year. I think I'm a psychic. That's what I think. Because I already knew. Like, so much tragedy has happened already in my life this year. How much more can I take? What the heck is that one? Because that is not. Oh yeah, I did do O's. I'm like, that is not a thing. But yeah, I did do the O's. I'm losing it. I can't even remember. I'm like wearing spring clothes. First of all, because my clothes are in the wash and all my comfy clothes are in the wash. I'm trying to wash all the cold disease off of them. So I'm wearing like summer clothes. My capris and a tank top. Well, you know I always wear tank tops, but this is like a fancy tank top I got on. I don't even wear anymore. Like, my mom gave me such, like in the summertime, I like those new tops that have like the sleeves and then they have the hole in the top by your shoulders. I really like those tops. I have a lot of them. And then they cover kind of like your arms a little bit because my mom, God rest her soul, gave me such a complex about my arms, saying that I have cow arms, that now I don't want to wear tank tops because I don't want people to see my cow arms. So that my mom called them. And I know there's other people with bigger arms than me, but I have it in my head that I have cow arms because my mom told me I did. Never tell your children they have cow arms. Note to self. So I'm going a little cuckoo with a teenager that's in love. My son that's working. Like, the only person in this house that is safe is Courtney because she don't go anywhere. She's pretty much safe. She lives in her own little bubble. Yeah. Tyler went to work the last few days. I did not. But now he's on nights and I'm still on days. So, yeah. That's the thing. My work did call me and asked me if I was okay and asked me what my symptoms were, because if I sounded like I had the virus, they were going to quarantine me for 14 days, but I don't. So they're not. But I did take an extra day off just because I don't want to go there sick. You know, I do work around food and that is not cool. So I think I did the wise decision to stay home. And I guess if I don't pass the temperature check tomorrow, I will be home again, but I'm pretty sure I will because I don't feel like I have a fever. So, yeah. That is that. But I wanted to get this video out so that I don't have to worry about it for the rest of the day. I am thinking about doing a series on Thursdays because I'm still waiting for mail, and my my spending spree has kind of like dwindled down on how much I'm spending on diamond paintings right now, because I really gotta be cautious about, and I think everybody has to be cautious right now about their money. Like, don't go out spending piles and piles of money on diamond paintings, because we don't know if our jobs are secure and how long they're secure for. So I'm not taking the chances by buying a lot of diamond paintings. So I thought about doing a series called Diamond Painting Tips. And I think the first one, I'm going to start off 2 videos. And it's going to be with my Bling Bling Wednesday video painting. And I'm going to do one of how people cover their diamond paintings if it's clear plastic and they don't want it on, because I still get a lot of questions about that, even though I've shown it so many times on my channel. I feel like I have, but people still ask about it. So I'm going to do that one first, and then I'm going to do a kitting up, because I have to kit up that one. And then I might do a kitting down too. So I during this time at home yesterday or the day before, I can't remember what day it was, but I remember that drafting desk I had. Let me get another color while I talk to you. I guess I'll do, I think I missed an S. I guess I'll do the Z because there's so much of it right there. And I can get it done while I'm talking to you guys. Should I try using the multiplacer? And I'll show you what I mean by using it. So, there goes the freaking fridge. Everything's coming out in this video. So, that drafting table that I got that was used, that didn't work very well, and I was just putting my projects on there that I've been working on, like the 4 projects that I'm working on all the time, have been sitting on it, and then I had all my gems like here, there, and everywhere, and the packages all around, and it wasn't very organized. And my daughter was getting mad that my other paintings were on the big desk. So I took one of the shelves from the big desk and I brought it out and put it on top of the drafting table. And I kind of made that place, that area in my living room, kind of like my storage area of everything that I have diamond painting related is on that drafting table and shelves, except for the drills. The drills are in a big bin I got, and I have some diamond paintings in there too that I've kept in the tubes in the boxes. Like there's like a Diamond Art Club in there. I still have 2 Diamond Art Clubs that I have not completed. So I do have 2 Diamond Art Clubs in my stash. My stash isn't as big as I thought it was, and I kind of was like a little bit panicking. A little bit. It's not that much. I think I have like, I don't even think I have 30 in my stash. I think I have more completed than I do actual left to complete, which, you know, 30 would keep me going for more than a year. Because I can't, it almost takes like a month to complete a diamond painting, and especially now that I'm doing so many projects at once. The only thing that is worrying me is my mystery diamond painting, because I haven't talked to the Pink Raspberry yet, and I don't know if they can make me one with everything that's going on, because right now they are closed to the public, but they're not closed to sales. They are still continue on selling. They're trying to sell off what they got done in stock. She's been putting up pictures. If you follow her on Facebook, she's been putting up the pictures of the one she has in stock, ready to go. And I've told her this 100 times, that she should just put on her website the ones that she's got completed, and then it's less craziness for them to try to complete orders of people asking for this and that and the other. That's just me. You know, like how Diamond Art Club does it. Like, nobody wants to listen to what I had got to say. But that's what I think she should have done in the first place to begin with. And it would have made their lives a lot more easier to keep up. You know what I'm saying? But I understand her too. Like, she has to keep some for the public as well. I don't know. All I know is I could not take the stress of a business like that. You know, consumers are not the nicest people in the world. And especially mad diamond painters. No, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do that job. This is probably, well, I used to like working in retail for the vape shop. But then I'd get these parents that would get mad because they're in there buying vapes for their children that are underage, but they'd get mad because I'd tell them they're not allowed in the store, and then they would get mad at me, and I'd be like, I didn't like selling to those parents because I don't want to get in trouble for one, selling them a vape that isn't for them. But I also understand where they're coming from. I'd rather my child vape than smoke a cigarette. But that's just me. And I'm so happy my son vapes now and he doesn't smoke cigarettes anymore. And it didn't even happen when he lived here. It happened when he moved to BC. And now that he's back, he's still vaping, which is good. He has done so good. And I think he likes his job, but his arm is getting sore. Dumping is a hard job. Like, dumping the frozen vegetables and you gotta like pound them. It's hard work. I kind of feel bad for him. But there, I almost got the face done. I have an S and an F. Because, you know, I miss things. Maybe I'll do these 3. And then, oh, I have this over here. Call it a day. Because I'm probably boring you guys with my crazy talk. Crazy talk. But everybody likes Liz's crazy talks. I think you guys do. I don't have any interesting stories to tell. My kids are very boring. Boring. Oh, Alyssa with her boyfriend. Hee I love you. It makes me want to puke while I'm FaceTime. Wow. Makes me want to puke. I'm so worried that she has a boyfriend. You don't even understand the worry I have right now. It's real, people. It's real. I never thought it'd be one of those crazy. I don't even think I was like this when Sarah and Dylan got together. But see, Sarah and Dylan have been together forever. That was the only boyfriend that Sarah really even had. And she's still with him. And now they have a baby together. When they say high school sweethearts, those two were high school sweethearts. They were. And I will admit, I haven't always been the nicest to Dylan. But he's growing on me. It just comes to the point where you just give up. You give up on trying to give them advice that they don't want to hear. And you accept the reality. Right? That's how I feel anyway. I'm pretty sure there's paper on there. But I gotta do all of this. All of that. Which is where? Right there. 780. Whatever that is. It's like a brown. It's like a brown, poopy brown. Is your eyes brown or black? They kind of look a little bit brown in the picture too. Browny black. Yep. Then I'm going to do the arrows. And then all I have left is the checkerboard for the other video that you'll see. Well, you would have saw on Thursday. So Thursday video, you'll actually see more done on this than, yeah, whatever. You know what I mean. Do you though? Yeah, you do. You do, you do, you do. These greens are so dark that they almost look black. You know that? No, there's one up here. Think that's it. I think I got it, George. I think I got it. Wow, that's amazing. Nope. Nope, Liz. You have one left there. Have something else. Hope I didn't shake the camera when I did that. Yes, I know. You guys probably hate my Harbor Freights because I'm constantly tapping on them. I'm sorry. It's just habit. It's just a bad habit. See, that almost looks black. What's the point? What's the point of this? I don't understand. I don't understand. What's the point of these two shades of black? But anywho. So that's it. So now all I have left is 310 Life. And I'm going to let you guys go. And I think I got a big enough video that will drive y'all crazy. I think so. I think I at least got 40 some odd minutes. I think. But anyways, take care everyone. Be safe. Social distance. Wash your hands. Blah, blah, blah. all that fun jazz. You're going to hear that from me every single time I come on here, because it's so, so, so important. And please, everybody, take it seriously, because it is a serious issue. So with that said, take care, everyone. Till next time. Bye.
Well, folks, that's it for today's video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you like, please subscribe to my channel. I'd be super tickle pink. And remember to hit that notification bell and it will remind you whenever I load up a video. And till next time, take care, everyone. Bye.